Something's going down in your town. Who else is running towards you now? Take a look around, running towards the danger, never ever running from it. Risk your only life for a stranger. Yeah, man, I've done it. Lace those boots up, strap that vest.
Hello everybody, it's B Landers. Once again, folks, we're going to be bringing out old B Landers. She's got some hijinks planned with her good friend George, so we're going to see how that goes. And I think you should find it interesting, at least I hope so. Real quick, before I end this and I get right to the action, do me a favor, I've got a Twitch channel that I'm trying to stay as active as possible on. If you could do me a favor and head over there, twitch.tv/TonyP341. I stream all sorts of stuff. So far it's just been this and Breakpoint, but my plan is to stream all sorts of different stuff, and hopefully you guys will like it. But yeah, please do me a favor, go over there, give me a follow, and join me on a stream sometime. Alright guys, let's get after it.
Like, find out, because you also got out the truck, by the way.
Oh yeah, some glitching's going on.
Sound muted.
Stay back, young man. You stay
Hello,
back.
Rush. I thought you had a shooter.
Don't you contact me, young man. I'm keeping an eye on you, making sure you're doing your job. Do not bother me. George is here. Do not attempt to accost me, sir.
Don't worry. I'm just making sure you're alright.
Well, I'm standing upright and having a good time. Is that not okay with you? Mister, I take over gas stations.
Posture.
George, he took over the gas station.
So what do you people think
Won't
of,
let anyone get
the
fuel.
brand new 24/7 being put here?
You ain't be touching my
Right down
big
from
lanterns,
the
okay,
old
lad?
24/7. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Corporate wants a brand new 24/7. So we're just obliging.
If you could do me a favor, sir, take your hand off your hammer while you're speaking to us. That's aggressive. We don't care for it.
There you go.
And it's not nice to point at others. Did your parents not teach you this? Oh, he went back to the hammer, George.
Have a nice day now. Oh, but I heard, what is it called? This new 24/7 you can get hot pizza from. It's gonna be a good place.
You suppose that's some sort of drug lingo, George? He says hot pizza.
He said I was a young man.
That must be some sort of drug lingo, hot pizza.
Oh no, I've heard about that stuff. Gets you up and high. Makes you feel like you're a bloomin' flamingo.
Oh well, George, you know how you like flamingos, but stay away from it. You'll become addicted.
Are you from around? Or are you just visiting, are you, lass?
Oh, I'm just in town. I attempted to get gas at this here gas station, and this gentleman yelled at me, and the authorities showed up.
Oh my giddy on, what's he doing?
I think he's trying to blow up the city. I don't know.
I think my car's in there.
No, George, it's over here. Over here, George.
What? Oh,
There.
No, all right then. Sorry, lass.
I also heard
they're
they're getting rid of all the old flamingos and they're throwing them in the trash.
They're throwing all the flamingos in the trash. Are you serious?
That's what I heard.
You know, they can come round my house, you know, they can stay in my house.
I'm aware, George. It's a mom and pop shop, and you know how these big corporate types, they just take over.
This is disgusting. Absolutely revolting. Jiminy cricket. We should go over there, B. We should call the policeman.
Well, I already had words with the policeman, and he told me I was trespassing in a restricted facility. So if I go back over there, I'll go to jail.
Flamingos?
Well, I don't think he cares about flamingos like us, George.
We should call the animal welfare committees. I think I'm a member.
Well, you better verify that. Are you a member or aren't you?
I'm not a member.
Oh, damn it.
Damn it.
I think
Damn
they're closing it down. I think they have given up. They realized that it was pointless for them to fight us on it, and we have won the day.
Blooming heck, but where are the flamingos? Did they save them?
Probably not.
Here,
They're probably
Pete,
dead.
you want to come and see my flamingo?
Well, yes, I think I would.
It's got a long neck.
Oh boy. George, I haven't heard that in quite some time. Yes, I would like that.
Now go on then, come on. Let's get in my wagon.
What shall I do with my vehicle?
Excuse me.
I don't want it
I'll
just to
just
sit
put it in the
here.
ditch.
Okay, I'll just leave it there. Someone will probably leave it alone, I suppose.
Put it in the ditch, lass. Get in the trunk.
Put it in
Come
my
on, get
what?
the trunk.
Come on,
All
Georgie
right, under your
Porgy.
seat,
Yes?
under your seat, you'll find some flamingo seeds.
Flamingo seeds? What's it? These are the blue... These look like pills, George.
Yeah. Don't eat any of them. They're just for the flamingos.
But I like flamingos, George.
Well, you're in the
Easy,
right
George.
tour
I
guide
don't
then.
have my safety belt on.
I'm gonna well put it on. I ain't got one on either. Hold on a sec. There we go, all sorted.
George, this can't be
So
good
how
for
long
your
have you
undercarriage.
Remember that? You spread your...
Do what? You starting to say
How long have
something?
you loved the flamingos then?
Partner, my whole life, I believe, George. Ever since I was a little
been
girl
on
and I
these-
saw them at the zoo.
Blimey.
I
That's
tried
the
to
same as
tackle
me,
one and
but
I
I
broke its
wasn't a
neck,
little
and
girl.
I loved them ever since.
Well, it's lucky because there's long necks coming up your way, lass.
Up my what?
Now just give me a second, lass. Alright, let's go collect the seed from under the chair. Come on then, go on. Have a seed.
All I found was pills. They
Don't grab
they
the
aren't
pills then,
seeds.
it's all good stuff.
They're not seeds, they're pills. You can't grow anything with a
Now,
pill.
officer. I have to tell you a secret. You have to be nice and quiet for the flamingos to react to you and be friends with you.
Okay, George, I'll try.
So, there's one very important key to meeting a bloomin' flamingo in Sandy Shores.
Yes?
You've got to think like a flamingo, and you've got to act like a flamingo.
How does one do that, George?
I'll give you a moment, but you've got to do some meditation. Now, we just need to get clear our minds and believe.
George,
We're
it
flamingos.
sounds like it's going to hurt my back. This won't hurt me, will it? I'm looking for yoga. I'm gonna guess it. Yep. Like this, George.
Yes, you're almost there. Oh dear,
Oh,
I thought your posture was too good to be true.
oh my.
You're almost there, lass. There's one more step.
Oh,
Follow me.
Excuse me. I've had lots of fiber recently.
Oh, I am a flamingo. Now, usually I would ask people,
You do what now?
usually I would ask people to dress in pink, I would, but today's a bit of an exception because I like your outfit, lass.
So just do this.
Just do that, lass. Now you're a real flamingo. Now run around with me.
Flamingo run. It is the flamingo run.
Do you feel the flamingo vibes?
I feel something.
Do you hear the beat, lass? Do you hear the flamingo beat?
This is one of those Snoop Doggy Dogg dogs things.
Oh yeah, I taught him this, and he went and did a poo, just like you. All right, you ready, lass? Where are you? Creep in slow behind me, all right?
So we pretend we
You'll
fly?
make it. Now sing a song with me. Hello, flamingos.
Hello,
You're my new
flamingos.
friends.
You're my new friends.
You're my new friend.
You're my new friends.
All right,
George.
shut up now, Beelanders. Put your arms down.
Well, there's a flamingo.
You look ridiculous.
I only did what you told me, George. Don't yell at me.
Oh, I'm
Can
sorry,
we-
lass.
can we
Sometimes I get
touch 'em?
possessed by the flamingo. Oh, look, there they are. Get your cameras out. Get your cameras out. Oh, my God.
Hang on, I'm going. Take a picture of me, George. I'm going to touch it. I won't break your neck. I won't break your neck.
I'm-
George, I'm over here.
I'm taking a picture of the wall.
George, I'm over here.
Give me a second. My eyesight these days is not the same, you know.
Nice
There we go,
flamingo.
lass.
Smile, cheese. Are you getting my good side, George?
What did you say, lass?
I asked if you were getting my good side.
No, I don't think so.
George,
Yes?
you have to help me. I want the picture to come out right. Pretty flamingo.
Don't worry, my flamingo
George, is this
skills
a
and
boy
my
or a
photography
girl?
skills are top to one. They're both boys, they're both lads. One's John and one's Dave. John's the smartest one, but Dave's my favourite one, if you get what I'm
Which
saying.
one's John and which one's Dave?
You're standing next to John.
Oh, hello, John.
It's a nice picture. We can stick it on your fact book.
Hi, Dave. How are you? You're such a cute flamingo.
Dave says hello. He only speaks George.
Oh, he doesn't speak to others?
Well, I'm not really sure. I think it's probably the medication I give him, because he only listens to me.
Is that flamingo seed you was talking about?
Yes, a flamingo seed. Now, don't tell anybody, but sometimes I have a little nibble myself. But it means we can communicate.
Well, George, if he tells you anything nice about me, be sure to tell me, okay?
Yes, officers.
I'm not an officer, George.
Oh, what's your name? Was your name B. Landers, did you say?
Yes, George.
I've met you before. Flamingo said that she really likes you. I don't
I
know
thought
why
they were
she said that
boys.
she was a she this time. No, she must be confusing her gender. But tell you what, it's a very modern day, isn't it? Kids these days
Indeed,
are always
indeed.
changing their sex.
Yes, it's nice that people could make choices of their own and what have you. Back in my day, you would have been beaten with a stick. It's a beautiful time we're living
That's
in,
right.
George. Progress and whatnot.
That's right, my dad shot me in the leg when I said I wanted to be a pilot.
George, is that why you walk funny?
Yes. Sad truth, sad
Poor
truth.
Georgie.
Yeah, I've been on loads of dating sites, and I tell you what, every single one who replies to me, and I tell you what, I get a few because I got a pretty smooth baby face.
Yes, you do.
Every single one says they don't like the flamingo.
I love flamingos, George. Whoever
You're
hates
different, B.
whoever
You're
hates the flamingos, they're bad people,
They're bad news,
and
aren't
they
they?
might have rabies. Did they have
They're
foam on their
babies.
mouths?
Oh, I think they had milky foam on their mouths.
Oh. George, I
I
suppose
don't know
we'll head
what
off.
dating site that was.
We'll head off and we'll go
Yes,
find
yes.
us some fun times once again, like we always do.
Good job. Earlier on this morning, I took some books from the police station. They're very interesting read.
You took books from the police station, did you? Is that against the law, George? You didn't commit
That's a
commit
good
any
question,
crimes,
Pete.
did you?
Oh no, I was just reading up on some of the crimes. I thought it was from Huckleberry Finns.
Well, I don't think they stock that in the police station, but maybe I'm wrong.
I saw your name a few times in there, lassie. You've been in the jails a few times, have you?
I have not. I am a classy lady. I have received a couple traffic tickets, but that's all.
That might be it. That might be it. I thought I was reading Harry Potter, but it turns out the policeman said, "No, this ain't Harry Potter."
They weren't mean to you, were they, George?
No, they're very kind to me. They offered me a lift home and everything. It was pretty sweet.
Well, you got a good deal then. Be careful, George. You're on the wrong side of the road.
Sometimes I forget. I'm from England, you know, sometimes.
Oh my, George, what happened?
Is that your blooming car?
Someone started my car on fire. George! Ow, George! George!
I'm on fire! I'm
George!
on fire! I'm on fire! Where's your car gone? You have a fire extinguisher in the back of my trunk.
I've called 911, George!
Stay back.
I need a fire extinguisher.
George, we don't have those.
I feel like a kebab.
Hey, ow, you're spraying me, sir. I've called 911. They'll be here shortly.
I was trying to
There's a
protect
man on
the
fire
car.
right there. Help him. It's my George.
Help me.
George is on fire.
Oh
Sir.
my god.
B, say goodbye to the flamingos for me.
You'll be all right, George.
Oh dear.
George fell into the fire, because that's my car. Someone started it on fire. I believe it to be arson. George was just trying to
It
save
was
my
that
car.
blooming man.
I think it was
the man from the
him.
gas station.
Yes, him, George. Him. George, that's
I
him.
saved your car.
How did my car start on fire to begin with? It was just
I
sitting
have
on the
no
side of
idea.
the road.
It was that man in the fluorescent jacket.
I think it was him. Help, officer. Take him to the
It was him.
prisons.
It was him, Bob the Builder.
Alright, well,
Your name is
my
Bob.
name's not
Builder at
Bob.
the moment. Let's get you fixed up first, alright?
You're in trouble, Bob.
My name's not Bob.
Well, George knows everybody, and he said your name is Bob. Don't try to lie to us.
Checking my
Next thing
injuries,
you're gonna
officer.
say is I wear Cheeto bath wash.
George, he wears Cheeto bath wash.
That's disgusting.
Well, I believe that is true, George. That's indeed.
Okay, so where are you injured besides being on fire there? What's
Officer, he wasn't even wearing a helmet. I told him he should wear a helmet when things get dangerous. It saves you sometimes. George, don't touch his belt. Do we not have a paramedic or anyone to come check on Georgie?
I think they're a bit busy, so we're gonna try and get them down here.
Well, hurry. I don't want to lose George. He enjoys flamingos almost as much as I do. Oh, Georgie Porgy, this is terrible.
Alright, looks like your car won't start fire again.
Well, thank you, Bob the
Wait,
Builder.
officer, come back.
I'm pretty sure you started it on fire. I'd like to see where you keep your accelerant.
Let's see where
Hey,
I
did
keep
you
my
see that
accelerant.
guy's moustache?
No, you stay right here. Wait for the authorities.
That guy's moustache is amazing. Officer, take a picture of this lad.
You're the one that had the camera, George. I don't know where the camera is. Stop peeing. Stop it. That is gross.
Sir, are you urinating
He's
in public,
peeing
sir?
right in front of me. Disgusting.
No,
I'll
but
be
only
reaching to
peeing
my
between the
pocket
tires.
and get the camera.
I seen his winkus, George.
That's disgusting. Young
Oh,
men
I wasn't
shouldn't
even
leave them out
facing
hanging
towards you.
around.
The car has mirrors, son. Then again, it could have been your hammer. But then again, you were doing it right in front of all the traffic, son. That's terrible. What kind of deviant? What's that, George? I'm
Well,
sorry.
you wanted to see the accelerant. This accelerant. Pee.
So you admit to burning my car? You peed on it and then lit it on fire?
I don't think you can light pee on fire. What you said, you wanted to see my accelerant. Usually when you have to go to the bathroom, you run faster.
Thank you, officer.
Oh, dear Lord, George. He's a
Alright,
simpleton.
Alright, we got medics in. Got the medics on the way.
I mean,
he-
I could head to the medical. It's just down the road, lad. I live here, you see.
Officer, I would like a full investigation on that man. This here's my car, and he does not like me. He's a little bugger, you see, and he tried some cheeky experiment and started my car on fire. I have no doubt about it.
We can have fire investigation come out. And look
Oh,
at it,
that, I
alright?
would appreciate that, sir. Until then, could you
You're making
detain
lasagna
him
of me,
and
officer.
spank him, please?
I can't do that.
You can't detain him?
Thank the boy.
Well,
We believe
could
he is
for
the one
that,
that started the
public
fire.
indecency you just did.
Yes, yes, yes. That was indecent as
Okay,
hell.
okay.
You're in trouble, young man. Your parents should have taught you
Hey,
better.
Deputy, can I move my truck before it gets annihilated?
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah, I blocked it. So
Where'd
the fire
George
didn't
go?
kill
George?
anyone else.
Oh, over here.
I'm
Jo-
just having some flamingo seeds to keep me going.
I got you, George. The medicals is here. You go talk to them, George. They need to take a look at you. Just go
Everyone
over
look like
there.
punks to me.
Just go over
Why
there,
they got
George, and
stickers all
answer
over their
the
van?
answer the questions. You need to speak to that man or lady behind the driver's seat. You got the burns,
All right,
George.
lass.
Stop talking about my ass, dear man.
Yeah,
It's
it's got some burns to it.
disrespectful.
I've applied burn dressings to it.
Oh, alright.
I think you
He
got-
said
where's her-
he said he's feeling the burn.
I gotcha. I'll help you up.
Also, this
Okay.
gentleman in the
Flamingo.
yellow
Okay.
hat lit my car on
Go on.
fire.
We're gonna put you in the back, alright? Sit you down in the back.
Yes, officer.
Paramedic, sir. What's your name? My name's Jack.
My name's B. Landers.
That's my name, George. His name is
Oh,
George.
sorry, my name's George. Yeah, George.
George, go on. You have to tell him your last name. He's checking to make sure that
Why
your
do I
brain
need a
works.
seatbelt in here?
His name is George Shambles.
Why?
Alright.
George,
Alright.
tell him your last name, damn you.
Shambles.
See, I told you.
Alright. Alright, Jordy. Alright, I'm gonna hook you up to this monitor. I'm gonna be checking you over for any wounds other than that
Did you say
burn. alright?
monastery?
Monitor. So they're gonna tell me your heart rate.
You
your
have to
BPM.
shout for George. He can't hear very
Oxygen.
well.
No.
George, he said monitor. George? He took some weird pills.
No, he's alright.
He calls them flamingo
Yeah, he's
seeds,
taking-
and it says it makes his pink, stretched, long neck something I don't know, son. George! Is he dead? Did he die?
Oh, sorry, I fell asleep.
George, you wake up now, damn you. You're scaring me and the paramedic.
I'm seeing the light, lass. I've turned on the bright lights in here. It's too bright, too bright.
It will be fine, George. He'll take good care of you. You better get through the questions quick there, sir. Otherwise, he'll fade in out on you. Sometimes he falls asleep at the wheel.
That's right. All right, George, I'm gonna get some of the antibiotics and burn ointment out here. Up, George, wake up for me.
George!
George!
Poke him. You got anything
George!
pointy?
George! What is it,
I do,
lass?
but I'm gonna put some burn ointment and some antibacterial ointment on you, right? It's gonna help with these burns.
All right, lass. That will do me fine.
All right, we're gonna be taking you to the hospital, right? Right here in Sandy. Your friend can pick you up.
All right, lad.
George, can I drive your
All
car?
right.
Yes, officer.
I'm not an officer, George, for the third time. It's me, B, your friend, B. Landers.
Oh, B. Yeah, you can drive my car, B.
All right, I'll go
have no
pick you. I'll
problems.
pick you up at the hospital.
The car got set on fire.
What
Right,
with
man,
the
so this is your car,
investigation? Yes, sir.
Alright, so do you have any troubles with that construction worker over there?
Yes, he was being a pain in the ass. There was an Asian deputy that come and helped me earlier and talked with me and him, and he was not a very nice young man. But there was a little Asian fellow who had the same clothes you had on, but I don't know if he's still working.
A
You
little
can
Oriental
talk to him.
fellow.
Yes.
Alright, did you have any petrol cans in the car?
No, sir. No, I did not.
Alright. Did you see the construction worker light it on fire?
No, I did not. I was riding with George in the pink car here, and we were coming back to get my car.
Alright.
But that little bastard, I'm confident he's part of it.
Okay, well I'll make sure I investigate every avenue. Unfortunately the Sandy petrol station doesn't have any CCTV at the moment.
Well, I know the 24/7 does.
Trying.
It's a little
Alright,
down the
I'll give that
road.
one a go.
Hopefully you'll have a good shot from there. Also, you might be able to check at the hot dog stand over there, see if anybody had seen anything. I have to go pick up George at the hospital, and then I'll go to the station. Okay, lad?
Okay.
Thank you. Alright, going to pick up George from the hospital. Hopefully he's not dead at this point. I don't think he will be, but we're going to call that a video. As always, give me a thumbs up if you liked what you saw. Also, hit subscribe if you haven't already done so, and make sure you got that bell ticked. I'll let you know anytime I'm putting up content. Also, make sure to look down on the links. My Twitch is very active right now. As well as I'm trying to get my Discord up and moving, and you guys can give me scenarios, suggestions, and stuff like that in there. And then on top of it, we have our actual community Discord. You can check that out there as well. So please take the time to do so, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks.